What you gonna do? Ooh, bitch. What's up? What's up, peoples? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's today, Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday already. That's great. Yay for Tuesday. We're almost at the weekend. I can't wait. Anyways, welcome back, all my fine aviation enthusiast friends. Welcome back to another episode of the Airplane Show on here on this All About Aviation channel. Yes, sir. Thank you to all the people that have subscribed recently. It means a lot to me. I will be doing more Aerofly videos here soon. As soon as I get my iPad back, it's currently being worked on. And that's the only device I have in my household that I can do Aerofly videos on. So as soon as I get my iPad back, I will be doing some more Aerofly videos. What's up? What's up, Greece? What's up? Happy witching hour. Happy witching hour over in Greece. This is either going to go really good tonight or it's going to go really shitty with this Dreamliner. But I think they updated their navigation. So we're going to see. We're going to see how a vanilla aircraft does with a third-party livery. Everything that Mr. Grease loves. Third-party liveries. Yes, sir. I tell you what, though, it was nice. It was nice having a night off last night, like not doing anything, man. Just fucking watching, just vegging out on YouTube videos, watching old WWF wrestling videos, and oh, you're welcome, no problem. Yeah, it was nice as shit, just kind of chilling out, just watching Biography Channel and WWF wrestling from like the 80s and 90s. That was some wild shit, man. I was a young kid back then, man. I think I was what, like, well, I was born in 78, so I was like 10, 12 years old. So, all right, I know Grease is gonna ask me this, so let me show Grease, because I know he's gonna ask me. Hang on a second. So the third-party livery I'm using for tonight, I'm gonna delete it when I'm done the flight, is, yep, the usual suspects are back. Here is, where did it go? Here we go. It's made by Two Pilot. Two Pilot's the better of the two that I have liveries from. Like, I have Two Pilot, and then I have this other guy called Four Simmers. Four Simmers is crap compared to Two Pilot. Two Pilot, his shit's okay. I haven't had many issues with Two Pilot, but we're running on a Two Pilot livery tonight. We're going to be doing a Canada. Yeah, well, we've had plenty of talks about the liveries over the time here. So, all right, let's go to liveries. I was going to do a flight in Saudi Arabia, but I decided to stick with Canada. So I was going to use WestJet, but WestJet doesn't really fly in Eastern Canada. So, all right, let's go and we'll do a Canada. So they got Ice Blue Canada. That might be all right. And then they got the regular Canada. But there's a lot of liveries that came with this thing. Jesus Christ. Air New Zealand, American, Boeing, Air France. Yeah, we'll stick with the Ice Blue. All right, let's go to CYYZ and set that as departure. And I'm going to leave it on today because they updated their AirX system, it looks like, in the airplane. So I'm going to leave it. I did turn off the photogrammetry, which gives us like the 3D buildings in the city. I'll turn them on after we take off. But I believe that's what was giving us the really bumpy runways. I believe it was from the photogrammetry absorbing so much data that the airports couldn't download everything from what I read. That's what it seemed like it was. So All right, I plan on taking off on runway 5. Let me see where runway 5 is compared to... All right, 15, 15. Is that 5? All right, so 5. All right, so... Is this large? Medium. Well, I guess we... Well, no, we're probably large. No, we're large right next door. Whoa, that's all... Wow, how is that all the way over there? All right, let's see here. Gate, small, heavy. There we go, heavy. Yeah, yeah, that looks good to me. All right, let's do that. And then we'll just taxi wherever we have to. I don't know, Frank. Looks like Greece is giving you the silent treatment tonight, my dude. Oh yeah, thank you, by the way, Frank, for getting 2 of my videos stricken by copyright stricken. Thank you for having me play them songs. It's all good. I'm not mad. I'm just fucking with you. Well, I'm sort of fucking with you. Like, they really did get struck for copywritten, like, because they were songs, dude. There are songs that are copywritten, so they already got picked up for copywritten. I don't really care. You know, it's not. I'm not monetized anyways, like I said, because they were the songs that you asked me to play. Somehow, I'm pretty sure they were struck for copyrights because those videos now say copyright. Like when I go like and look at my channel behind the scenes, like it's like copyright is what I see now. So because they're somebody else's songs, like, you know, anytime you play somebody else's music for more than 5 seconds, I believe it is on the YouTubes, they strike you for copyright. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just saying. All right, let's so I think I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me turn this thing on. And then I'll show you what I'm talking about here. All right, battery, external powers. And let's go ahead and turn on. Actually, we'll get everything set up first, and then we'll turn on the EPU. But their system down here now says January 25th to February 21st, 2024, and February 21st to March 21st, year of our Lord 24. So it looks like everything is now set up properly for the AirX. So I don't need to use an old system when I'm calculating the route now. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's plug in our coordinates. I think that's the right. I think that's correct. Yep, that's correct. And I found out a little trick, I think, with bringing in the flight plan here. Let me wait for everything to get. It should only take a couple of minutes to get this here set up. But I think, here we go. I think I can set the weight and the fuel and all that. Through here as well. So let me go to index. Let me go to settings. I was playing with this a little bit earlier tonight. All right, so let's go to DM. Oh, wrong thing. Let's go to page 2, and that's active, so we can bring in the flight plan. Let me go to weight and balance. Oh, let me bring in the flight first. Hang on a second. Let's go to route. Let's go to request. Hey man, I'm live, man. You can watch that shit later. That's an insurance video, not real estate. I'm an insurance agent. All right, let's click load. I don't do that kind of insurance that much anymore, but I did for a few years. All right, so I believe that's all brought in. Let's go back to index. Let's go to settings. Let's go to weight and balance. And let me try to set this from the OFP and see what happens. Well, that is some shit. Wow, I didn't know it can do that. I didn't know this plane can do that. That's pretty fucking cool, man. Even though we can't see the flight plan, we can still set everything from the flight plan. That is dope as hell. Yep, right on board. 275 people, 6,900 for the cargo. Our fuel is 14,201. That's correct. Yeah, I don't know if I'm licensed for your state, Frank, but sure, I'll give you all the discounts I can. All right, let's go back to route. Let's go to departure arrival. Yeah, let me get clearance first to find out where the fuck they want us taken off from. Taxi, depart straight out.
Ground Yo Mike Alpha Heavy with Golf request taxi for takeoff departing straight out. Yo Mike Alpha Heavy taxi to
You bitch.
runway 15 left via taxiway Alpha Kilo Alpha Sierra Bravo cross runway 05 Bravo Juliet.
In real life, they're not using this runway. I'll show you. Look, y'all fucking think I'm playing. Will you?
Ground, please say
We'll say it again.
for Yo Mike Alpha Heavy. Yo Mike Alpha
If you look right up there, it says it's not being used. It says there's red next. It says not available. That's because I guess it's too windy. I don't know. It just says not available, but that's all right. We'll use it tonight.
Taxiing hold short runway 15 left using taxiway Alpha Kilo
All right.
Alpha
Can I? Oh, it looks like I can still use the same departure. Okay, so 15 left.
Alpha Heavy.
And go Pup 4. Sounds like a bad Disney movie. Go Pup 4. And Hawk is the first 3 movies the pups didn't go. Let's see what they can do now. Let's see if the pups can go now. This time it's triple the action. Hold on to your seats this time. All right, let's go to arrival. And let's do windy first. By the way, oh shit, I put the wrong info in the description. Oh well, we're not flying to Denver. We're flying to fucking Chicago. Oh well. This makes no sense to me, by the way, this landing that we're doing tonight, but that's what that's what they chose. So I don't see a reason to go past the airport and then swing back around the other direction, but that's what they got us doing. All right, 27C. I'll show you here in a minute. Vogler, let's turn that on. Let's click execute. Here, let me bring up this this flight plan here. All right, let's switch that. Put this on plan. And let's set the range out a little bit. Okay, so actually, let me get rid of some of the discontinuities and stuff. So we're going to 40,000 feet tonight. Let me set that first. Oh, we got that already. All right, very good. Let me get rid of any discontinuities. Yeah, see, we got vectors right away. We got vectors. And we're going right to, all right, let's get rid of that vectors. So let's click on oval. Let's take care of that. And let's get rid of anything. Walter, Ernie, Papa, Vulcan, Bambi. There's vectors, you fucker. All right, vectors. Let's get rid of you. Those things are flight plan killers. They just kill everything. All right, so we're good there. All right, let's go back to legs. All right. I'm in, well, what's up, Aviation Pro? I'm in the a Dreamliner, the Dreamliner with the ice blue Air Canada livery. All right, so we're in Toronto, Canada right now. All right, so let's see what this looks like. This landing is fucking crazy. All right, let's go step through everything. I played with this landing quite a few times, like not in the plane, but like programming it. It makes no sense to me. But that's how they have it here in Chicago. So we got to go all the way past the airport and then back around, like around the airport, down, and then come in like this way. I mean, it makes no. Why we just wouldn't come over like Lake Michigan or whatever fucking lake this is, and come down and whatever. Maybe there's flights that take off that way. I don't know. It when I was planning it out, man, I tried it so many different ways and just didn't make sense to me. All right, let's turn on the APU. Let's put this pump on. All right, that's good. Let's put the emergency lights on. Let's turn those on. Let's put these on. Let's set these to auto. Let's put passenger signs on. That's cool, man. Now, I got a little fucked up with what you said last time. So he didn't, like, pilot the plane, right? He flew on it, right? Because I thought before you were a pilot. When you were telling me how you flew shit, I was like, oh, man, he's a pilot. That's pretty cool. Yeah, my mom was on a Dreamliner twice last year with a couple of different places she went to, man. She said it was a really cool airplane. Oh, yeah, I got to do fucking checklists in this airplane, too. That sucks. No, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch. I'm hoping that's just because of the APU. I do have to bring everything in again, though. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Yeah, shut up, Grease. Dick. No! Go ahead, Grease. Let me hear it. Is it the third-party livery, Grease? Oh, that's cool, man. That is really cool. Well, shit, don't have him check out my streams, man. I don't want him, like, you know, like, telling you how shitty of a job I'm doing. I want you to think like I really know what I'm doing. I'm trying to trick you into thinking that I actually know what I'm doing. All right, let me go to settings. Yeah, they pressing all kinds of shit tonight, these zombies. All right, let me bring in the root again. You motherfuckers. Well, that's what I said, Grease. If it happens again, it's probably the third-party livery. I don't usually have issues with two-pilot, though. Usually his shit's okay. I really think it was because I turned the APU on. I think it was the switch between the generator power and from generator to generator. I'm hoping that's what it was. All right, let's go the parsers against 15 left. And go pup 4 and hockey. All right, execute that. And our arrival is, let's see here. It was Wendy. Yeah, Wendy 2, FNT, and we have, what did I say, 27 center. And Vogler. All right, let me go to legs, and let's get rid of the 2 vectors. Yeah, it'll probably be perfectly fine tomorrow. All right, let's get rid of this vector, and then we'll bring in the weights and all that again. All right, so our flight plan is now set. Let's go back to index. Let's go to index. Weight and balance set from OFP. All right, completed. All right, that's done. Let's go to VNav. Let me see if I can get this forecast. Let's click request. See. It's pretty cool, Caravel. All right, so we got the climbing forecast. And let's go to departure. Let's go to descent. Let's click load. All right, all of that is in. Let's go ahead and, oh man, is this screen going to turn on? Hopefully it will. Sweet. All right, initialize flight, performance. Okay, copy data from FMC. All right, let's see here. Let me go here and check out what our zero fuel weight is. So that is 165.3. Oh, that's right. I do have to use that. Shit. 165.3. All right. Takeoff weight is 179. Okay, the QNH is 3028. 30.28. All right, the outside air temperature is 0 degrees, no shit. And the wind is 180 by 2. So 180 by, let's do 002. So there's no funny business. And we'll make this like 28. There's no way to find out what that is right now. So, all right, dry conditions, 15 left, thrust rating is optimum, flap configuration is optimum. Let's click try. All right, AVI, engine, and all right, calculate. And we are going to do ATM for automatic thrust management. All right, very good. Let's send the output to the FMC. No, I don't know what a Caravel is. Sorry, I saw a message come in, but I was a little tied up. No, I don't know what a Caravel is. All right, let's go to takeoff. Let's go to accept. And everything is good. Let's go to index. Let's look at performance. Okay, reserves. Let's put in 2. And we put in 28. We'll put a cost index of like 35. Okay, thrust. 70. Takeoff. All right, 131, 134, and 145. And this again here is 31. There we go. All right, very good. Now, dry IM. There's nothing else we need to do. We're green here. So I do want to change one thing, though. I do want to make one thing equal. All right, very good. So that's all done. Everything is set. Yeah, I'll Google it, man. Let me get up in the air, and then I'll figure out what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and back up. So let's go ahead and what the fuck, man? All right, ATM is good. Let's go ahead and back up. Which way do we need to go? Nose to the right. All right, turn to ground services. Press pushback.
Mike Alpha Heavy requesting pushback. Mike Alpha Heavy pushback request accepted.
Let's try steer to the right.
Mike Alpha Heavy requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right. Mike Alpha Heavy, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
All right, let's go ahead and turn on the rest of the pumps. Actually, I don't think I have gas in the center, do I? No, I don't. So there's no reason to turn those on. Let's turn the anti-ice on auto. Turn our beacon lights on. Let's make sure we're going to be pushed to... Damn it, you motherfucker. I always do it the wrong way.
Mike Alpha Heavy.
The only time I get it right is like in the Bay 146. I think that's the only plane I ever get it right in. All right, let me put on the checklist here because otherwise there's a good chance we're going to have a warning light come on. Yep, when I get up in the air, man, I'll Google it.
Mike Alpha Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Mike Alpha Heavy request to end pushback received.
Gotta do all this, otherwise it's gonna give us a an error message. All right, let's put down flaps to 5. All right, flaps are good. All right, there we go. Let's taxi. Hang on a second. Let's put on data and take off the 2 VORs. All right, park and brake off. Just give it a little juice. Wait a minute, I can't control anything. Hang on. Something ain't right. Yeah, I can't control anything. I can't control the rudder. That's my problem. I wonder if I need to turn that on. Yeah, see, it's not working here. All right, I bet you I got to turn it on. I bet you that setting got reset. Hang on a second. When everything got reset, like the other day, when everything got reset. Hang on a second. Piloting. Yeah, I got auto rudder off. I don't remember what he said. Yeah, see, I have the auto rudder off. Why can't I turn? None of the controls are working, actually. See, they're working there, but they're not working like inside the airplane. I wonder if because, man, I hope that is not the case. I'm wondering if because because the screens went out. I'm wondering if those screens really did go out, and just like normal, when the screens go out, I can't control the plane. Fuck. Well, I might just start at runway 15 left then. That way I don't have to worry about taxiing. Yeah, nothing's working control-wise. Fuck, man. That's probably what it is. Yep. Fuck. All right, well, let's go start at runway 15 left then. Fuck, man. Yeah, because if something's not working like that, then we got issues. Yeah, I don't know, Grease. You might be at fault. I mean, it might just be easier just to blame it on you. Just saying. I gotta blame somebody, right? It can't be Microsoft's fault. They're perfect. Like, it definitely can't be their fault. They never do anything wrong. You son of a bitch, Microsoft. Yeah, see, now it's working. All right, well, let's go set the, you know, and we'll go ahead and get up in the air. So let's set the route real quick. I mean, I still got to go through the motions with the setting up the airplane and setting up the other screen so I can get the right takeoff power and all that. So, but at least we don't have to taxi, turn on the engines, do any of that stuff. So, all right, what am I looking for here? Oh yeah, that's right, Go Pup. That's right. And hockey. Execute. All right, departure. Record. Windy. FNT. 27 center. Vogler. I'm sure vanilla works perfectly. But vanilla is no fun some of the times, man. We got to live on the edge a little bit. All right, let's go index. Let's go ahead to settings. Let's bring in the weights and balances. All right, completed. Let's click return. All right, index. Let's go to legs. Let's get rid of this vector. Let's get rid of this vector here. We're almost ready to take off. All right, VNav. Let's get our climb forecast. Okay, load. Let's go climb. Let's go to forecast here. Let's load that. All right, clear message. Very good. Let's go to... All right, let's set up this screen and then we can go ahead and pretty much take off at that point. Everything is on. Everything is on. We can finish setting up everything after we finish taking off. Taxi strobe wings. All right, very good. All right, let's set up our thrust power for takeoff. All right, performance, copy data. All right, zero fuel weight again was, what was it, 160 something? 65.3. All right, this is going to be 31. Takeoff weight was 179. All right, wind is 180 by 2. All right, the outside air temperature is 0 right now. And this is 30.28. All right, very good. And condition is dry. Optimum. Optimum. All right, calculate. All right, send output. All right, let's come here to takeoff reference uplink. Let's click accept. All right, let's go back to index. We're almost done. Let's go to performance. All right, 0 fuel weight we can put in. Let's plug in 2 for reserves. Let's plug in like 35 for the cost index. And this is 31. All right, very good. Let's go to thrust limiters. That's all set up. And this will be set up in a minute. As soon as we put that in, now we have green. FMC pre-flight complete. We are done. We can click legs. We can now get up in the air. All right, fuel low center, no shit. All right, and let's put it on. Let's get some daytime action here. There we go. All right, let's get it. Let's put the heads-up display down and let's get up in the air before the screens go out. All right, thrusters, automatic thrusters is on. LNAV, VNAV. We might hear some warning lights going off. That's because we didn't do any of the checklists. Tail strike, what the hell? No way. Oh well. That never happens to me. That's embarrassing, a tail strike. All right, let me put on the photogrammetry now that we're up in the air. My sound was going in and out, and I thought like I was getting ready to like lose the like I thought it was gonna start like doing that bumping again on the, so I just wanted to take off as quick as I could. No, we got a tail strike. That sucks. Guess we should start all over again. Psych. Come on, apply these settings, bitch. I want to look at Toronto. No, tail looks all right to me.
Tower You'll Mike Alpha Heavy frequency change. Approach You'll Mike Alpha Heavy is type Boeing B78X 4 miles south of Toronto 3,200 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
That's still cool though that your dad, even if he wasn't a pilot, I mean, he was still like, I mean, even a co-pilot's fucking impressive. I mean, a co-pilot still flies the plane. He still had to fly a lot of other airplanes in order to become a co-pilot. I mean, that's pretty dope, dude. That's real cool, man. I don't know who Clarkson is, but I'll take your word for it, Grease. Man, I wish I could get that thing to stop, not say tail strike. That's so embarrassing. Excuse me, I'm not like that worried about it, but like, I get so nervous about these takeoffs nowadays, especially with a third-party livery. I just wanted to get up. I started taking off like 20 knots before I was supposed to. Oh, Jeremy Clarkson. Haha. Yeah, I don't think that's Frank's dad. Might be, never know. Might be. That'd be pretty cool if that was his dad. Yo, tell your dad to buy me a new car, Frank. Isn't he on Top Gear? Isn't that the show he's on? Or those other two guys? I don't need anything big. Just tell him he can get me like an M4. You know? BMW M4. Your dad's rich, he can get that. That's nothing. You might be right. You might be right. You solved the big mystery there, Frank. I mean, Grease. I guess I should have turned these lights off a while ago, right?
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. You'll like Alpha Heavy. Toronto Center. You'll like Alpha Heavy is type Boeing B78X 7 miles southeast of Charlie Yankee Oscar Romeo flight level 1905. West flight following. Squawk 0 Portland Tree. You'll like Alpha Heavy. Roger. You'll like Alpha Heavy.
All right, I should probably turn off. I should probably turn off the photogrammetry now that we're not like near any cities. And since we're going to be 40,000 feet in the air, it really makes no sense to have that turned on right now. Should probably turn off live weather also, but that's all right. I'll leave it on. You might be onto something there, Grease. Maybe you solved the mystery. The many-year mystery of Jeremy Clarkson. Now Frank's got to change his name on YouTube. Now the secret's out. Later on, his name's going to be Frank the King 18. Be like, they won't figure it out. It's me. I just changed my name. They won't figure it out. Come on, Pilot. Let's prove Grease wrong that we can play with third-party liveries. Pilot is usually okay. Other than Pilot, you might have some issues. We still might have issues, by the way, but right now we're doing okay. Right now we're doing okay. Except for that fucking tail strike. Can't believe it. That sucks. Oh, that's funny, Frank. I had no clue, I promise. That's funny, it's your friend's Roblox account name. Oh yeah, what was that shit you wanted me to look up? Let me go through the chat here. What was that? What was that airplane you wanted me to look up? SAS. SAS is not Swedish, dude. I think SAS, isn't that Scandinavian? Alright, where is Cardo plane? Caravel. Alright, let me look up a Caravel. Yeah, by the way, I think SAS, dude, is I think that's Scandinavian. I might be wrong. I might be right. Guess I can make my thumbnail while I'm flying too, but let me look up Caravelle. I see a Caravelle watch. That's pretty dope by Bulova. Oh yeah, look at that plane. That plane. Yeah, you're right. Actually, it is in Sweden. Hey man, it's been a long day. All right, it's been a long day. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool looking plane. It almost looks like a McDonald, like an MD-80 or. That is cool looking, man. Yeah, if they come out with a Caravelle, I'm all about that plane. That plane is cool. Yeah, SAS, right. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at an Air France livery on it right now. That thing is pretty cool, man. Well, there's an SAS livery in it too, but and Finnair. But yeah, it is. It does look like it's a French airplane. There's a Thai International with a Caravelle. Man, that'd be great if they could come out with that airplane. That would be really cool. Yeah, I hear you. Me too, man. If they detail that thing nice, I'll be all about it too. All right, let's make a thumbnail. Yeah, the other night it was just Frank and myself in here while I was playing all them different types of video games. I didn't really expect anybody to watch, to be honest, just because it's I didn't put like anything in the tags or the title that would really spur somebody to really watch it. Plus, it was just a bunch of random games, but I'm gonna do that every week. I think every Sunday, I'm gonna just play some random games. That was kind of fun, actually. Not playing a flying game for a little bit, and playing some Doom and other games, man. Liza P, I like that game a lot. That game, I played that for about a half an hour the other night, and then Rogue Squadron was fun. Star Wars Squadrons, actually. That Star Wars Rogue Squad, that Star Wars Squadron game is pretty fun. I like that game a lot. I just wish that you could look at the outside of the spacecrafts a little bit. I wanted to get to a few more different games, but I didn't realize that level was going to take so long. That first level in Star Wars Squadrons. It's been a while since I played that game. Probably been almost a year since I played it. I completely forgot that first level is like pretty long. My baby don't mess around. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. No thanks. Where's what's colder than being cold? Ice cold. We're almost leveled off. See, that's why I put, because you fell asleep watching the video. That's why I put unintentional ASMR in the description. I was like, Frank's probably going. I mean, Grease probably going to go to sleep. I've fallen asleep a couple times during these flights too, so it's okay. It happens. It happens. Before I started putting my face on the stream, I was doing a flight for my bed one morning, and yeah, I felt like when we got up to the cruising altitude, I pretty much fell asleep the whole flight until it was like almost time to descend. Like I was drooling and like yeah, it was I was on mute, so like nobody could hear me snoring and all that. But yeah, that was crazy. All right, what are we gonna put for the text? Let's see here. Yeah, something about my bed just puts me to sleep real quickly. Most of the time. Most of the time. Sometimes not. Sometimes it doesn't. But most of the time, when I lay down, man, that's it. Just you put a wrap on it right there. I'll be out in a few minutes. All right, enter text. Let's see here. Huge airplane. Burst the sky. Okay, that all looks good. Let's go to progress down here. We got 330 miles until we descend. All right, everything looks good. We're still in climb mode, which we shouldn't be. All right, let's put hold altitude. And let's go to init reference. Thrust limiters. Cruise. Yeah. Oh, we were just talking about sleeping during the stream.
7.7 you'll like alpha heavy.
And one time I was sleeping and
Cleveland Center you'll like alpha
I was just like drooling and snoring, but I was on mute, so this is before I put my face on. All right. Let's see here. Go ahead, man. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. When I finish making this thumbnail, I'm gonna go like 2x speed for a while. All right, huge airplane. Yeah, I agree with you. It can be a good therapy, that's for sure. All right, alignment. There we go. Text. Okay, style. Let's do that again. Let's do the font. All right, let's put a couple stickers in. Subscribe. All right, that's good. And let's go to adjust. And let's make sure this is 16:9. That's what it has to be for YouTube's. All right, that's good. Let's download that. All right, let's go 2x speed. Thumbnail is done. Excuse me. Change the thumbnail after the video's over when I can go into YouTube and change it. All All right, let's we'll put the checklist over here. What's colder than being cold? Ice cold. I can't believe I did all that setup and shit the first time around, and then I couldn't even move the plane after I backed up, man. That was terrible. I wish I would have checked that before. Next time I'll know that. Next time I'll know if the screens go out again, then I probably won't be able to control the airplane. Emma, Liqueur. Oh, that's Flint, Michigan. All right, very good. Okay. Victory, Emma. No, that is very weird. No constraints at all. No altitude constraints. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize we had a turn coming up. Man, I'm glad we didn't fall out of autopilot. Yeah, man, there's been all kinds of talk in America about that interview. They're like, we can't, like, some of these new channels are like, we can't believe he went over to Russia, to where the enemy is. And I'm like, Russia's not an enemy. Not anymore. We got bigger enemies in America than we do over there. All right. Yeah, that's funny in Family Guy with Stewie with the energy drinks, man. I like Tucker too. He tells it like it is. And he says what a lot of people think. A lot of people. All right, let's put in KORD, and let's do 5 miles for the gear, and 12 miles for flaps 15. Yeah. The steroids one was great. Yeah, man. Yeah, Putin. He's kind of like I think we talked about this the other day. Like Russia nowadays is like what America was, like in the 50s and 60s, like conservative and shit, level-headed thinking. All right, let's turn off the super fast speed because we're getting ready to make a turn. I don't know if I like what I see coming up around the corner here. What is all this here? What is all this mess? Oh, that's our... Okay, I got it. Okay. That's our loop-de-loop to get back to the landing. Okay. And when Trump was in office, we were friends with pretty much everybody. Don't forget, he went into North Korea and like shook hands with Kim Jong-un. Nobody's done that. Trump did it. So I think the reason why Trump was so good with all these people, he's been a businessman for years. Yeah, and he left them alone. Like, you know, like he didn't like. I mean, he sanctioned them, I think, and put taxes on them and shit. But like, he just let them do their thing, and he respected Putin too. That was another thing, and Putin respected him. That's a big thing. But like, Trump's been such a good businessman for so many years. He's been shaking hands and making relationships his whole life. He didn't treat the presidency any different. The only thing that he was stupid about with his presidency was trusting the people around him. And the people around him are part of the problem. They're part of the deep state, you know, swamp, as he calls it. Yeah, Trump, man. I think, and I might be wrong about this, yeah, Trump was the only president in a long time that didn't start any wars. That's right. Yeah, yeah, man. Remember, before Trump got into office, everybody loved him. Everybody loved him. There's a lot of people that are getting ready to start publicly supporting Trump from Hollywood, which he didn't have last time. Like Snoop Dogg's getting ready to publicly say that he likes Trump. Ice Cube, some big rappers are getting ready to throw their support behind Trump. I firmly believe that what happened, and I gotta be careful how I say this because I don't want to get like a strike. I don't want my channel being taken down. But the gift that was given to the world back in the beginning of 2020, I firmly believe that that was given as a gift to the world to get Trump out of office. You know, there's plenty of talk about releasing something like that. Even Dr. Fauci said in 2017 or 2018 that during Trump's presidency, something is going to be released that's going to, you know, be around the world. Like Fauci said it was going to happen, and then Bill Gates did a TED talk around that same time saying that we need to get the world's population down if we're going to survive, and the best way to get the world's population down is through vaccines. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right in kind of like over near the middle of it, man, over there in Greece. I mean, you're not too far from all the action. Our shit was peaceful too. Like, we actually had a border. We didn't have, you know, millions of people pouring in a month that we have no idea who they are. I don't mind people coming in legally. I want to know who they are before they come in. I want to know if they have any diseases. You know what I mean? If they got any weapons. You know, if they're a murderer or if they're an engineer. We should know who's coming into our country. The Democrats are trying to spin it now. They're trying to now put this bill together for the border. Now they're trying to say Republicans are trying to kill the bill, that we don't want to help. Well, actually, I'm not a Republican, but I'm in the middle. I think both parties are a bunch of shit. One party's just as bad as the other. They're both part of the problem. Government is too big. I'm more libertarian, where I believe in limited government and more rights and freedoms given to the people. Just have a little government like it was back when it started. Yeah. Yep. All true stuff. Man, I still got 100 and... What? Top of the cents not until all the way over there? What? For real? That's crazy. All right, you say so, buddy. I'll follow your lead. Yeah, I found it very interesting. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Greece got a big influx of people. Well, actually, a lot of European countries did. Yep, that's true. Yeah, it's just I find it very funny that nobody has a problem, nobody had a problem with Trump until he got not until he announced he was running for office. Then all of a sudden he's a racist, and he's a misogynist, and he's a this, and he's a that, and they've been going hard after this guy since 2015, like hard, and they haven't found one thing on him, one thing that can stick. The only thing that they got to stick was that he said she said shit with this E. Jean Carroll, which I don't believe her at all. That nasty ass, nasty dish rag that she is. I don't think Trump would have given her the time of day. He definitely would not have carried her like a six-pack. That's for sure. Oh man, we started to get some shakes on the screen. That's probably from the photogrammetry. We get near a big city. I should probably turn that shit off. But I'm gonna leave it on. Let's see what happens. I think we'll be okay until we land, or until we get close to landing. Or until about 11,000 feet. Once we get to 11,000 feet, that's probably when the screens will kick off. Alright, I think this is Lake Michigan, I think. I think that's the body of water here. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum, the Davos Group, Bill Gates, the Rockefellers. Yep. If yeah, yep. If the World Economic Forum had their way, we'd all be eating insects and living in like an apartment style building that's hundreds of miles long, and we work, eat, sleep, and everything like in this building, and we're eating insects. That's pretty much what they want everybody doing. That's why they came out with those shots, and the gift that was given to the world back in 2020. I firmly believe they were behind that, and there's a lot of proof to back that up. There's a lot of material in the sickness and the supposed cure that is that people have patented technology in both of those. Bill Gates has Dr. Fauci, the Department of Defense, the American Department of Defense. There's a lot of shit, and it's very close to a certain type of snake venom. The way that everything is like put together structurally inside it's very similar to a certain type of snake venom. I'd have to watch the documentary again on it to figure out what kind of snake venom, but it was crazy when they broke it down. They put both of them on screen. Okay, man. No problem, Frank. We can take bets. I can't comment, Greece. Frank said no more. Frank's the king. But yes, I agree with you. I agree with you, Greece, but I'll leave it at that. We'll save it for next time. I think my screens are going to stay on. Yeah, you too, Mike. That's why I'm trying like not to talk a whole lot. Like I'm trying to kind of be careful how I say things. That warning I have on my channel should be going away in the next couple of weeks, because I did a survey or a training or whatever they called it, where I had to agree with a whole bunch of things that YouTube says is correct. So in order to get that warning away, I had to do like 10 10 questions, and I had to give 10 answers. Yeah, we can talk more next next go around because I have some stuff to say about the Ukraine as well, and why Russia is really in there. But yeah, we'll save it for next time. I think if I leave the settings where they're at now, I think the screens are going to stay until we get to about 11,000 feet. So we're almost ready to descend. Sort of. We got to make this loop around Chicago real quick. All right, we have 113 miles. What are we going down to first? That doesn't show. And tubes. Chicago, Illinois. Oh, we're not even like really near Chicago. Well, I mean, we are, but we're not like near the city. Yeah. See, I left the photo gantry on because I wanted to see like all the buildings in Chicago, but I don't think we're really going to fly. I don't think we're going to fly close enough to the ground to be able to really notice it. I should probably just turn it off again. That way the screens don't go off. Well, that might be part of it. Oh, I already do have it off. Oh well. Oh well. Let's fuck it, I'll just leave everything on. Fuck it. We made it this far. I thought I had the photogrammetry on. I like to see the difference in data between that with it on and with it off. Because supposedly it uses a lot of data. I guess I should maybe program in the landing tonight. Let's see here. What's it's probably already programmed in the nav rad section. I hate when they program it. Fuck, man, why can't you leave it to me? Leave it to me. I want to do it. Fuck, man. Got the course wrong now. Haha. Fuckers. You got it wrong. 111.90 slash them. It's 273 according to this chart. Man, I watched some gameplay of the new what's the new game? Not the Avengers, the Suicide Squad. I watched the Rad Brad. I mean, I've been watching his stuff for God, a couple of decades now. But I've been so anyways, I watched him play some of that last night, man. That game looks absolutely horrible. It looks so bad. The gameplay looks bad. Like the graphics look really good to me, but the gameplay just looks like it's just ugh. What, the Suicide Squad? Maybe it's fun to play. I don't know. When he was playing it, it didn't look like it'd be that much fun to play. But if you like it, then maybe I should give it a shot. Like graphically, it looked really good. Just the gameplay didn't look so hot. Whoa! Did you see that? Did you see that thing, Buck? Oh, yeah. The Avengers game is cool. I like the Avengers game. Now, I'm talking about he was playing the new Suicide Squad game. Yeah, that Suicide Squad game looked like crap. Graphically, it looked really good. Like I said, the gameplay looked bad. Now, the Avengers game I liked a lot. I played that game for many hours. I forget exactly how far I got in it a couple years ago, but yeah, I played that game a hell of a lot. Armor Reforger. Yeah, you see the wings, man, like the plane like bucked in the air, like it hit a speed bump. Armor Reforger, I don't know if I've ever heard of that game. I'll have to check it out. Armor Reforger, let me see if I can find that game on in the Google, in the interwebs. See what it looked like. Military simulator, gotcha. Yeah, I've never even heard of it before. Oh, here we go, Armor Reforger. Huh, I've never even heard of it before. A Steam game. Xbox Series X and S. Yeah, it wasn't released too long ago. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, man. Looks pretty cool. Graphics look pretty good on it. I'll have to check that out. Cool, man. Cool. Alright. Alright, we're getting closer to this fucked up landing. I can't remember the last time I've seen, well, I shouldn't say I can't remember the last time I've seen a landing like this. Flying into Dubai and a couple places over there in the Middle East. Over there. They have those kind of landings too. I'm scared to do anything with the screens. Like, I want to change a couple of things, but like I'm scared to touch them. Like, me touching them, I think like something bad's gonna happen. Oh, I'm okay with without the Call of Duty shit. I was a big fan of Battlefield back in the day because it was way different than Call of Duty. I'm sure this is a level above Battlefield as well, but yeah, no, I'm okay with not being all arcadey and shit like that. Yep, there we go. Goodbye, screens. Fuck. Well, that was a fun flight. What should we do now? Should we do some train simulator? Fuck. Well, Greece might have been right. Maybe it is deliveries. Forza. No Forza. I like Forza, man. It's fun. All right, let me erase this livery pack. Because Greece is probably right. I never had issues with that that airplane until I put those liveries on it, by the way. Like, Arma, no. Arma's not free, I don't think. Nah, I'm not downloading a new game right now, man. It would take too long. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see. Let me look at Arma real quick. Give me a second. Let me get rid of this livery pack. Fuck. I was hoping it would work. Fuck, man. That sucks. That sucks, Holmes. I could do some discovery flights, but yeah, I don't have any other livery packs. I think it's just the one from PMDG, which is fine. All right. Let me see what they got new. I want to buy this Concorde plane, but I don't have the money for it just yet. This plane looked really cool to me the other day. I actually may wind up getting this plane in the next time I get some monies here in the next few days, hopefully. Just DCH-4. I kind of like the way that plane looked. All right. Check what Tucker's up to. Yeah, you know what? Let me see if well, Frank just said no. Oh, you know, I can't do YouTube the way I have everything going right now. Oh, you know what? I can actually. Give me a second. Actually, I have to do a boss battle in Liza P. So, and I downloaded SnowRunner again. Let me see here. Let me go to YouTube and check out Tucker Carlson. I might just call it a night here in a few minutes and go ahead and beat that boss on Liza P. And hang on, I can't look at both. Yeah, SnowRunner is fun, man. I've got like I don't know how many hundreds of hours on it, and on the PlayStation 4. I don't have like a lot. I don't really have anything downloaded DLC wise for the Xbox here, but on the PlayStation 4, man, I got a ton of DLCs. Plus, I probably have about 400 or 500 hours in that game. All right, let's see here, Tucker. Come on. All right, let's see what's why we are interviewing Vladimir Putin. 7 hours ago, Tucker Carlson. Well, it's 4 minutes long. I could probably play it. Let me let me put on this Tucker Carlson thing, and then I'll maybe try either that boss battle or I'll do something else real quick, and then I might call it a night here because I do have to get up kind of early tomorrow. All right, give me a second. Let me get everything ready here. Okay, hold on, Tucker. Jesus Christ. I gotta like the video first, like I do with pretty much every video I watch. I like it as soon as I start it, and then if I don't like the video, then I take the like away. All right, let's turn on display capture. All right, let's put on that, and I think. Okay, so we got that. All right, transition. All right, now I can't really check the chat while I'm playing this. So if you write something while this is playing, I wouldn't really see it. So I'll have to check it when I'm done.
We're in Moscow tonight. We're here to interview the president of Russia. Vladimir Putin will be doing that soon. There are risks to conducting an interview like this, obviously, so we thought about it carefully over many months. Here's why we're doing it. First, because it's our job. We're in journalism. Our duty is to inform people. 2 years into a war that's reshaping the entire world, most Americans are not informed. They have no real idea what's happening in this region, here in Russia or 600 miles away in Ukraine. But they should know. They're paying for much of it in ways they might not fully yet perceive.
They are paying for it. Hang on, I got to stop something real quick.
Ukraine is a human disaster. It's left hundreds of thousands of people.
Americans are getting ready to pay for it because that new bill they're trying to use. Sorry, Frank, I know you didn't want me talking about politics, but I got to drop some knowledge on this. The new border wall, whatever bill they're trying to pass in Congress right now, there's $60 billion going to the Ukraine in our border, or in our border bill that we're supposed to use to protect the border. This new bill they're trying to get passed, $20 billion is going to the border. $60 billion is going to the Ukraine. So you're right, Tucker. Most people don't know what's going on.
People dead, an entire generation of young Ukrainians, and it's depopulated the largest country in Europe. But the long-term effects are even more profound. This war has utterly reshaped the global military and trade alliances.
Yep.
And the sanctions that followed have as well. And in total, they have upended the world economy. The post-World War II economic order, the system that guaranteed prosperity in the West for more than 80 years, is coming apart very fast.
Yep.
And along with it, the dominance of the U.S. dollar.
Which will not be dominant for very much longer.
They are history-altering developments. They will define the lives of our grandchildren. Most of the world understands this perfectly well. They can see it. Ask anyone in Asia or the Middle East what the future looks like. And yet the populations of the English-speaking countries seem mostly unaware. They think that nothing has really changed. And they think that because no one has told them the truth.
Because the media is a bunch of propaganda.
Their media outlets are corrupt.
Thank you.
They lie to their readers and viewers.
Yep.
And they do that mostly by omission.
Yep.
For example, since the day the war in Ukraine began, American media outlets have spoken to scores of people from Ukraine, and they have done scores of interviews with Ukrainian President Zelensky.
Yep.
We ourselves have put in a request for an interview with Zelensky. We hope he
Zelensky's the
accepts.
problem.
But the interviews he's already done in the United States are not traditional interviews. They are fawning pep sessions specifically designed to amplify Zelensky's demand that the U.S. enter more deeply into a war in Eastern Europe.
Yep.
And pay for it.
Yep.
That is not journalism. It is government propaganda. Propaganda of the ugliest kind, the kind that kills people.
Yep.
At the same time, our politicians and media outlets have been doing this, promoting a foreign leader like he's a new consumer brand. Not a single Western journalist has bothered to interview the president of the other country involved in this conflict, Vladimir Putin.
That's because there's a bunch of Nazis in northeast Ukraine that Russia is trying to stop. It's fucking true. Read about it. Learn about it. It's true. A bunch of Nazis up in northeast Ukraine that Vladimir Putin's trying to stop. That's why they went into the Ukraine, was to stop those Nazis.
Most Americans have no idea why Putin invaded Ukraine or what his goals are now. They've never heard his voice. That's wrong. Americans have a right to know all they can about a war they're implicated in, and we have the right to tell them about it because we are Americans too. Freedom of speech is our birthright. We were born with the right to say what we believe. That right cannot be taken away no matter who is in the White House. But they're trying anyway. Almost 3 years ago, the Biden administration illegally spied on our text messages and then leaked the contents to their servants in the news media.
That's true.
They did this in order to stop a Putin interview that we were planning. Last month, we're pretty certain they did exactly the same thing once again.
I'm sure they did.
But this time, we came to Moscow anyway. We are not here because we
you're
love
not with
Vladimir
Fox News
Putin.
anymore, so it's easier.
We are here because we love the United States, and we want it to remain prosperous and free. We paid for this trip ourselves. We took no money from any government or group, nor are we charging people to see the interview. It is not behind a paywall. Anyone can watch the entire thing, shot live to tape and unedited, on our website, tuckercarlson.com.
Thanks, Tucker.
Elon Musk, to his great credit, has promised not to suppress or block this interview once we post it on his platform, X, and we're grateful for that. Western governments, by contrast, will certainly do their best to censor this video on other less principled platforms because that's what they do. They are afraid of information they can't control.
That's right.
But you have no reason to be
That's what they said on Morning with Mika and Joe. She goes, it's our job to tell the American people what to think. She said that on a hot mic right before an interview. It's our job to tell the American people what to do. He's not allowed to do that. That's our job.
We are not encouraging you to agree with what Putin may say in this interview, but we are urging you to watch it. You should know as much as you can. And then, like a free citizen and not a slave, you can decide for yourself. Thanks.
Thanks, Tucker. Appreciate it. All right. Well, yeah, the Azov Battalion. That's right. I don't know if Frank got upset or not. I think he did. Let me go look at this chat, man. It looked like Frank got upset. Don't tell me he gets upset over people speaking their mind. You know, Christine, watch your own vid. Go ahead, talk. Well, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna try this boss battle, and I'm not gonna stop the stream. I'm just gonna try it, and I'm gonna try it maybe once or twice. If I can't get it the first time around, and then I'm gonna probably turn the stream off for tonight because I do have to get up early tomorrow morning. Yeah, man, Tucker, spitting that hot fire as he usually does. All right, let's go upstairs. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy. Fuck, that's not where I need to go. This is where I need to go. You can follow me, come on. You can come along, but don't bring your friends. All right, let's try this. There's like, I think 5 or 6 bosses in this arena. I want to try it without help first. All right, let me look at my equipment real quick. All right, increase HP and increase weight. Well, I don't really need the increase weight limit if I'm not using the big one. Upon successful perfect guard, temporary increases damage inflicted by... That's a good one. These weapons attack to the number of Fable slots. Interesting. All right, let's do this one here, because I don't really use Fable slots too often. And what's my weight right now? Oh, I'm at 61%. Fuck. Fuck, well, I guess I can't use that one then. Shit. Oh, yeah. I can do this here. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about getting in trouble. I didn't say anything I don't think that would get me in trouble. You show him, Pinocchio. There's like, what, 5 guys in this boss fight, I think? Who knew Pinocchio was such a badass? I just thought he was a stupid piece of wood. That's funny. Welcome back, Frank. I'm gonna try this boss fight real quick. On Lies of P, Lies of Pinocchio. Liar. Can't fool us. I'm gonna try it without help, and then I'll try it with help if I lose.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
that's not good. Whoa, bitch.
Mighty bomb that you up. Oh,
Not fair, not fair. Yeah, I'm fucked. There's no way I'm gonna beat these guys. Whoa, hey now, hey, hey. Yeah, I need another guy in here to, like, absorb some of the hits from these guys. Alright, let me try it one more time with some help. I think I'm okay with the weapon. I don't really want to use a bigger one. Alright, let's try it one more time. How far are you gonna follow me? Come on, bitch. Let's go. No, I didn't want to do that. Fuck. Damn it, I just got rid of both of those. Fuck.
Hey, what's the big idea leaving us behind? Oh, I knew we shouldn't trust them. Let's get out of here and give those lousy bums the business.
What? Yeah, I think it is a lamp, actually. It's a electric coil stick head. The other one I like to use is this this booster blade. And I just did get this bone cutting saw, but it's so heavy I can't really use it right now. Yeah, this thing I've had since like the beginning of the game, and it's been a beast. All right, let's see who I can bring into the fight with me. If it was one-on-one the whole time, that'd be something different. But if it's 1-on-2, 2-on-2, no thanks.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
mighty fun that kid up here. Oh, mighty fun.
What? He hit me? Wow, what a hit. Jesus Christ. Come on, bitch. Whoa, that was so close. They staggered me, but that was close. All right, very good.
Fighting fair. So this is Geppetto's puppet, huh? Gotta admit,
I think I do. I mean, I've gotten pretty far in this game. Certainly having health helps. Oh, bitch! We almost got it.
you were sweet. Those moves of yours.
There we go. So this game is called Lies of P. Let me type it in the chat. This game is awesome. Now keep on moving. I don't want to, no two stages. There you go. Keep on moving, buddy.
Damn you. You'll pay for that.
Ah, fuck off, bitch. You had your chance. Sweet. See? With help, it's easier. Wow, got a lot of souls for that. Alright, Stargazer activated. Alright, let's go back home, and then I'll call it a night with this game. Yeah, so this game came out a while back, and it's like, it's supposed to be like a Dark Souls type game, which it really is. Like, to me, this is the closest to a Dark Souls game I've played other than Dark Souls. I'm not counting Sekiro or Bloodborne because they're made by the same company, but as far as like other companies, this is the closest I've come. But yeah, he does look like a fucked up Willy Wonka. That's just the outfit he has. There's other outfits I can put on, but that's just the one that he has right now. And he's got this arm that you can... I have different arms I can use. One with like a pulley cord, one with missiles, one with fire like this one with ice and like frozen shit that comes out, and then the different weapons. So yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. I didn't know anything about it. I saw it on the Game Pass one day and decided to start playing it. So, all right, so that was good. I'm like halfway through the game, I think. But you can summon, for each boss that they have in the game, for each main boss that they have in the game, you can summon help. I usually try it without help first, and then if it gets too difficult, then I'll call in somebody like I just did. But all right, I think I'm gonna call it there because I still got a couple things I got to do tonight. Plus, I do need to get up early tomorrow. So I will be back tomorrow night. Train. I promise, Frank. Tomorrow night I will start with the train game tomorrow night. I promise. We will do the train game tomorrow night. But yeah, I do, because by the time I finish packing up and getting ready, it's gonna be kind of late. But I'll be back tomorrow around the same time for sure, and we will start off with the train game tomorrow night, Frank, and then we'll go into some other shit. But I will see y'all then. Hope you guys have a good rest of the night, rest of the day, and I will see y'all in a few hours.